Hello guys, welcome back to Play Virya. The Monarch of Transfiguration YOGUMUNT, the newest boss in the workshop of Brilliant Light, is hands down the toughest fight yet. At normal level, it demands battle tier 40 and a 1.2 million to 1.25 million battle power, which is almost on par with the hard level of Deimos, the commander of Transfiguration, at 1.25 million to 1.3 million. Without the right team, good luck. This boss will eat you alive. Today I'm showcasing a YOGUMUNT normal final boss run using Jinwoo and 3 supports, Seorin, Isla Wright, and Byung-gu. You can beat this boss twice, once with Sung plus Hunters and again with Hunters only. Let's focus on the Sung comp first. Why wind? YOGUMUNT's weakness to wind makes it the perfect element for this fight. I've kitted Sung out with Demon King's Daggers and Stormbringer. The Daggers 2/1 passive gives a 1% damage boost for every 10 strength points Sung has, maxing out at 50%. Their Lightning Rush effect slaps 150 skill damage buff for the entire fight. At Advancement 8, the Crackling Thunder upgrade adds 30% wind damage, 20% larger AoE, 50% longer charge range, and 150% damage boost, plus 9% extra HP, defense, and attack. Stormbringer is the real star here. Its Hailstorm skill cranks Sung's damage by 200%. Attack by 30% and precision by 5%. Using any wind basic skill while it's equipped triggers Storm Strike, a devastating hit that deals 32 times Sung's attack value every 0.5 seconds and refills 25 MP per activation. Even better, Storm Strike applies Tempest Mark, making targets take 10% more damage overall and 15% extra wind damage. Sung's setup revolves around his 8-piece Burning Curse set, which slaps a 50% total damage boost onto his kit. For Blessing Stones, he's rocking weakness detection to exploit YOGUMUNT's elemental weakness, adding 20% extra damage. Bloodlust for a 12% attack bump and 12% defense shred on the boss. Advanced Dagger Technique, a 20% damage spike once YOGUMUNT drops below 70% health. And Boss Slayer for a flat 14% damage increase. To stay alive, he's got Ravenous Instinct, Best Defense is Good Offense, Daily Quest Completion, and Kasaka's Steel Scales for survival. Skill-wise, he's running Cold Storm and Wind Shroud, though swapping Cold Storm for another Wind type skill could synergize even harder with Stormbringer's Storm Strike. For supports, Seorin takes the Breaker role in her 8-piece Chaotic Desire set, dishing out 40% extra elemental damage and 50% break skill damage. Her support skill, Frozen Drift, slaps the team with a 30% damage boost via the limited break buff. Isla Wright, one of the 2 healers, wears the 8-piece Blessing set and drops her God tier support skill, Crossing Stars, a quadruple threat that heals based on 8.84% of her defense, cleanses debuffs, boosts damage by 12%, grants a 12% shield, and adds 12% crit rate and 12% crit damage. Byung-gu, the second healer, also uses the 8-piece Blessing set. His support skill, Judgment of Righteousness, heals 1% of his max HP per second for 10 seconds while making the boss take 15% more damage. Army of the Shadows brings the heat with Ice Witch Beste leading the pack for 8% defense penetration, and King Beru on HP duty with heals and a 5% damage taken debuff, and Kaisel ensuring 100% attack rate for non-stop pressure. I'm also using Baran's Remnant Power as a temporary crutch since my YOGUMUNT isn't fully upgraded yet. That's it. Let me know if you're using the same team and same comp, and tell me if you're having success with it.
He's all mine. I see it. Too slow.
The strongest healer has appeared.
Tearing through. An opening. You can't avoid it. I see it all. Too slow. What flames? this!
The strongest healer has appeared.
Win! I'll shred you! It's no use! Now, shatter! This will be your grave! Strike! Win! You can't avoid it! I need to hunt efficiently. I need to hunt efficiently.
The strongest healer has appeared.
Too slow. Tearing through. Win. It's over. Enough for the jokes.
The strongest healer
This is the end. Win. Now, shut. You can't avoid it. He's all mine. This will be your grave. Lightning blitz. You can't avoid it. White flames. Win.
The strongest healer has appeared.
I'll end this. No use. Lightning blitz. It's over. See it all. Now, shatter. Time for a counterattack. Win. An opening.
The strongest healer has appeared.
Tearing through. Strike. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it. This will be your grave. Win. Lightning blitz. That was nothing.